Hi, I'm Matt with etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the Piston Pro X bike rack on the back of our 2024 Mercedes-Benz GLE. Now this is going to be a great rack if you're looking for something that's going to feel very premium, look nice on the back of the vehicle, be easy to use, and is going to give you that extra safety when you are driving on the road with these lights that are integrated to it. So today we're mainly going to be talking about how this rack is going to interact with our vehicle. So let's start with how the bike is going to sit back here. So even with a larger mountain bike with some wide handlebars, we're not going to make contact with anything. Let's say you're on a bumpy road, this is moving around some. Even if it's really bumpy, we're still really far away from our vehicle. Now let's say we want to gain hatch access. We can't do it right now, but we can if we tilt this back. So all I got to do is pull on this lever, drop it down towards me. Now we're going to have a lot of space. And this is even rated to handle your heavy e-bikes too. So that's pretty impressive that we get that much tilt and we get hatch access. This will be great if you need to load up any types of groceries in the back of here. And if you want to get ready for your ride, you can take a seat, tie your shoes, and you can grab your helmet. And when you're ready to go, we can close this up and put this back into the seated position. Once we have it there, then I can remove this so we can take a closer look at the rack. And this process is really easy. All I have to do is press this button, and that's going to activate this piston. That's going to release. Same thing for the back side. And that's all you have to do. Press two buttons and you're ready to go. Just lift up on it and we can take it out for a ride. And what's nice about that, since we're not making frame contact, this is going to be great for if you have anything like alternative frame bikes or carbon frame bikes. Now once we're done with that, we can push everything back into place. Just like that. Doesn't take any time at all. Now let's get a couple measurements. The first one I'm going to get is going to be our ground clearance. And that's going to be a little bit over 23 inches. So even with those heavy e-bikes back here, we're still going to have plenty of room from the ground. I do recommend just keeping an eye on if you're going up any really steep inclines, like a hill or driveway. And if I measure from our back bumper, this is going to sit about 25 inches away. So that's still going to be pretty compact for a 2-bike carrier. But we can save more space. All I have to do is pull this lever once more, and it'll tilt up and fold up to our vehicle. And this is sitting pretty close today. And it is only going to sit out just about a little bit under 10 inches. So this is really compact for a 2-bike carrier. And something I did want to talk about with it in this position is what type of lights we're going to get. So we're going to get our regular driving lights. We'll get our left and our right turn signals along with hazards. And we are going to get our brake lights too. So all the important stuff that we need when we're driving around, it's going to be translated to that rack. So if someone's behind you, they don't get a good look at your vehicle, or they don't get a good look at the rack, they'll be able to see it easier this way. And within this position, it's really not going to block too much. So our license plate and our backup camera are not going to be obstructed, and your back window and tail lights aren't going to be either. Now the way we're going to be able to get lights to this is you're going to need a 4-pole wiring kit already installed on your vehicle. If you don't have that, you can find that on our website. And if you don't feel comfortable installing it, we can get you in contact with someone who can. And the way this is going to install is we're going to have our 2-inch shank that goes into our 2-inch hitch receiver. We'll then have a pin that goes through and connects to a lock cord on the other side to give you extra security. Now when we look at the back side, right here, we're going to have that little bolt there. And this is going to be our anti-rattle device. And what's cool about this is it's going to come with this included tool that will tighten this down to make sure this isn't rattling when we're driving around. And this actually has a storage spot on the rack. It's going to be right at the very top, this location here. There's a slide into place. You'll also notice a lock cord, so no one can come by and take this tool from you. So overall, I think this will be a solid choice if you are looking for something for the reasons I said, easy to use, it's going to look good back here, and it's going to give you that extra protection when you are driving around so everyone can see this back here. Now, I will say this does sit really close to our vehicle, and we're going to have full visibility of our taillights back here. So if you feel like you don't need this, another one that I recommend is just going to be the Piston Pro Bike Rack, because the Piston Pro is going to be the exact same thing as this, only it's not going to have these integrated lights on here, and it's not going to have this built-in tool to it. Now, I will say, when I compare this specific one to other racks that people do get and they add the light kit to it afterwards, it doesn't ever really look as nice, because since this is integrated to the design, it is pretty seamless. But of course, if you guys have any other questions, let us know here at eTrailer. And again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.